Hello, my name is Adriana Estrada, and this is my final presentation for my speech number 5, and I am team leader of Group 3 with the subject human trafficking. Have you ever thought to yourself, oh, that wouldn't happen to me? That crosses our mind a lot, and it's funny because when you say that to yourself, you wouldn't think that it hits a little closer to home. Well, that problem that I'm talking about is human trafficking. Human trafficking has affected us worldwide for decades, and our children could be very disturbed and could be very affected by this problem, as 50% of human trafficking worldwide are children. The history of our problem, as I said before, human trafficking is not just now in our present, but is also in our past. 50% of those trafficked into the United States are children. And that's scary for you to think that it's closer to home because Texas is the state that is more prevalent to this problem. You wouldn't think, oh no, not Texas, but we are deep in the heart of Texas. Many individuals think human trafficking will never affect them, nor their families. Human trafficking has become a prominent problem in Texas. People find it very shocking also to find out that one of the top states that suffers from this problem is Texas. I myself think about it, and you just think, just how I said in the beginning, that you don't think that you would be affected by this problem. But it's like the percentage is very high, and 46 of that percent is also in prostitution. We will elaborate more on the problem by introducing to you several charities that we have worldwide and local to this human trafficking problem. As you can see on my first slide here, 83% of confirmed cases are Americans born citizens from this problem. 1 in 7 children receive online solicitation or approach. That also is a problem because 98%, that's a very high number, 98% of our children use social media. And also, as cited in the newsletter 2007 by Emily Hook in the issue 27 from University of Texas at Austin, she cites, our world is becoming scarier because our children are now relying on social media. Social media has become our children. 80% of human trafficking cases are occurred in the Bay Area, Los Angeles, and San Diego. On top of Texas, the other high-rated states are Florida, and that's not a shocking factor that Florida is up there, and New York. Also, New York being the Big Apple, it's very diverse. Also, Florida is a very diverse state, so you can see why those locations would be hit. And also, New York route and Chicago routes are linked to every road in the United States, so that makes it a very easier escape for someone who is being trafficked. These are the statistics of human trafficking worldwide. As I said, 27 domestic servitude, 12 of it is miscellaneous, and then 800,000 people are trafficked worldwide each year. This is a statistics from 2017, and as you can see, 50% trafficked are children. That also makes you think a little more when you allow your children to be on the internet, as they are approached online also. 5% are factories, which goes to my second point of World War I trafficking of adults and children. In the World War I, adults and children were trafficked during the World War, other than the problem going on, but children and adults were just taken freely from their homes or were bought out also because they're being lured in through money and are being approached in many ways that also children don't know about. Our solutions to this human trafficking problem that is in our past and also very much in our present. We have very many different societies. We have different charities worldwide and locally. I am from Jacksonville, Texas, and there's a local Refuge of Light in Tyler, Texas, and the National Child Help, which is an international charity. My next speaker will be Morgan Ward, who will be elaborating more on Tyler's Refuge of Light.